All right, hey guys, this is a video just to walk you through what I was talking about regarding the how to use your calculator in law of cosine. So I'm going to go ahead and do these two problems. So it's a squared equals 3 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 3 times 6 times the cosine of 20. And then we'll do one where we have to use the inverse. So it's 4 squared equals 7 squared plus 5 squared minus 2 times 5 times 7 times the cosine of b. So let's go ahead and do this one first. So a squared, all right, so a squared equals 9 plus 36 minus 2 times 3 is 6 times 6 again is 36. Ooh. Cosine of 120, right? And then we would have 9 plus 36, so we'd have a squared equals 9 plus 36 is 45 minus 36 cosine of 120. Okay, and so once we get to this point right here, that's when we're going to want to use our calculator. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 36 times cosine of 120. So 36 times the cosine of 120, right? Go ahead and move this guy up here so we don't see it. I'm going to hit enter. Okay, so 36 times cosine 120, I get negative 18. Okay, go back to my document. Now I'm just going to do 45 minus negative 18. I didn't mean to do this on purpose, but I'm going to do 45 minus ANS. That gets me a positive 63, right? And so now I want to do the square root of this amount. Okay, so again, so we did 45 minus negative, because 36 times cosine 20 was negative 18. And then I did 45 minus ANS to get 63. And so now I want to do the square root. So I have a squared equals 63, right? Now, I know we could just do that in our calculator, but I'm going to show you how to use the ANS. So in this one, the square root button's right here. And then I just press ANS one more time. So that's taking the square root of 63. And I get 7.937254. All right, so that missing side length would be 7.9. So A would equal 7.9. Okay, after all that work we just did. So let's go ahead and do this next one. All right. So 4 squared is 16 equals 49 plus 25 minus 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 7 is 70. Cosine of b. I'm going to do 16 minus 49 minus 25. That gets me negative 58. So negative 58 equals negative 70 cosine b. So notice nothing too crazy with the calculator yet, right? Then from there, I'm going to divide by negative 70. So that means that the cosine of b equals, in parentheses, negative 58 divided by negative 70. And so what we need to do is the inverse cosine of that amount. So inverse cosine of negative 58 over negative 70. So here I'm going to do inverse cosine. So shift this guy right here. I'm looking on this calculator for the negative. Let's see what happens. I don't see it. So the actual, it might be this one. Shift. Nope, that's not it. Let's go backwards. Oh my goodness. I should have pressed the clear button. My fault. Okay, there we go. I can just press clear to go backwards. Let's see if this works. Negative 50, or what was it again? Negative 58 divided by negative. So negative 58 divided by negative 70, which we know will eventually turn this positive. Go ahead and close my parenthesis. Whoops. Backwards this way, over close. So notice, guys, that to get out of that denominator, I had to press this over button, right? So let's see, I can go up, down, left, and right. Because if I close my parenthesis here, it's putting that in the denominator, and I don't want that there. So I'm going to go over 1 just like that, and execute. I get 34.04 or 34 degrees. So that missing angle measure for B equals 34 degrees. Okay, feel free to watch this as many times as you need to. Let me know if you have any questions.